Canceled their 2020 seasons in the wake of the pandemic. They'll meet for the first time since 1976. Alcorn State has won each of the previous 5 meetings. The current player's ready to go.
We kick off college football week 0 on ESPN. College game day going to be there, man. It's a cool experience. Me and my teammates are so excited.
Especially being on ESPN and having all that kind of spotlight on us, which is very well needed.
Most of the season, you know, it's Power 5 schools that get a lot of these college game day opportunities. So it's just awesome to get our school exposed in that type of way so people can see the talent that we have and also see how competitive we are at the same time.
That's a big honor and a blessing. You know, being on that platform to be able to showcase our talent.
Having this spotlight just kind of means the world. Getting a chance to have opportunity to show, you know, the talent that we have that you might not get to show on a, regular Saturday.
When we recruited them, we tell them that you're going to have the opportunity to play in, big games in a large stage. So it's big for HBCUs, and we're definitely excited.
The atmosphere, I would say, it's super electrifying. You know, you got the tailgating, you got the fans going back and forth.
Getting a chance to come here kind of opened a whole new world that basically allowed me to have the pride of, attending a historically black college. So it means the world.
This is going to be a championship-type game. What's at stake is pride for both universities, pride for both conferences.
We set the standards. We've been winning for 6 years straight. We expect to win.
We're ready to get down there and be with you guys and put on the show.
Those are the guys who will do it. We have a guy who's done it. The pride of Zachary, Louisiana, and Grambling State University. Doug Williams, a former star player and head coach at Grambling, Super Bowl MVP for the Washington football team, and now an executive with the squad. Doug, it's good to talk to you. You played in the biggest of all these classics, the Bayou Classic, Grambling's annual matchup with Southern. What does it mean, as somebody who's played in these games, to these programs?
Well, it's unbelievable because, when I first went to Grambling, realized that Grambling played anywhere. And to play in the first Bayou Class they ever played was a great thrill. But when you got a game on the road and it's neutral site, back in the days, they used to draw tremendous crowds. And that was to us, that was exciting. And I think today with the ESPN matchup with the SWAC and the MEAC, that means a lot to all the universities that's in black colleges. And to see those two guys hook up tomorrow, man, it's unbelievable.
For a kid who may be considering an HBCU and playing football, particularly at an HBCU, make the case.
Well, my thing is, and I look around, you look around all across this country, a lot of school teams, a lot of guys at Power 5 schools, but a lot of guys don't get a lot of playing time. That's an awful lot of guys on these teams that could be playing at HBCUs and getting a good look at. But they go to a school, they get caught up in the infrastructure of a lot of the big schools and stuff like that, and they miss a great opportunity of getting a great education, being in a great environment, and being able to play. I think they missed that opportunity.
A lot of changes in college football. We've seen the name, image, and licenses. We're seeing a lot of conference realignment. Specifically, when you look at black college football, what do you want to see in the future?
Well, what I like to see is the infrastructure, the stadium and the field house and things that guys can go in and be comfortable. I think that's one of the biggest things that we have not had over the past few years. I think if we can do that, we recruit a lot of guys. And I think what happened, guys might come visit one of the HBCUs and go somewhere else and realize that it ain't the same. But what kids don't understand, no matter where you go, those 4 years, you can't take it with you